Hello everyone, my name is Khushi. I am starting a crash course for 12th standard HSC SYJC students of Maharashtra board. So this is the first video of that part. For more details, you can enroll to my classes. So in this video, we'll begin with the chapter 1 of standard 12, Autour de la table. I am reading line by line the text from your textbook. You need to be with me and write down all the difficult words that you find out in the passage. If you do not know meaning of any word, you have to pause the video and write down the meanings immediately. Les trois amis indiens sont chez leur professeur, Monsieur Roux, depuis une demi-heure. The three Indian friends are at the place of their professor with their teacher, Mr. Roux, since half an hour. Monsieur Roux announces. Mr. Roux announces. Monsieur Roux says, Le dîner est prêt. The dinner is ready. Prêt means ready. À table mes amis. At the table, my friends. So Maya says, Quelle est belle. Which is beautiful. La table, the table. Et les fleurs aussi. And the flowers also. Madame Roux. Mrs. Roux says, Maya, bien mettre le couvert est un élément essentiel d'un repas français. Maya, well put cover is an essential element of a French meal. Un repas means meal. Français means French. Neil says, Qu'est-ce qu'un repas français typique? Nous sommes curieux de savoir. Neil says, what is a typical French meal? We are curious to know. Savoir means to know. Mrs. Roux says, Madame Roux, Bernard, tu veux leur expliquer? Je vais chauffer la soupe. So she is asking Mr. Roux. Mr. Roux's first name is Bernard. Bernard, tu veux leur expliquer? Do you want to explain them? I am going to heat the soup. Chauffer means to heat. Je vais chauffer. This is this is futur proche. Je vais chauffer. I am going to. Aller plus verb infinitive. So, then Mr. Roux says, Oui, bien sûr. Avant le repas, on sert des apéritifs. Yes, of course. Bien sûr means of course. Before the meal, we serve the appetizers. Okay, before the meal, they serve the appetizers. Rohit says, Oui, nous venons d'en prendre. Yes, we have just taken them. Nous venons d'en prendre. This is which tense? This is passé récent. Venir plus de plus verb infinitive. Here verb is prendre means to take. En means this aperitif has been replaced by en. Pronom en. Okay. So we have taken them. So we have taken the appetizers. Now Mr. Roux says again, C'est un moment agréable pour bavarder avec des amis. Mr. Roux says, this is a pleasant moment to talk to the friends. Okay. Now, on annonce le repas avec une entrée. On commence le repas avec une entrée. We start the meal with a starter. Entrée means starter. Aujourd'hui, Marie a préparé la soupe aux oignons. Today, Marie has prepared, this is passé composé, has prepared onion soup. So Marie is the first name of Mrs. Roux. Now Mrs. Roux says, Madame Roux, la soupe est chaude. The soup is hot. Bon appétit tout le monde. Bon appétit is a dialogue said before the meals. It is basically a happy meal, like you should eat it well. Bon appétit tout le monde. Tout le monde means everyone. Rohit says, C'est délicieux. Rohit is saying what? It is delicious. Now, ensuite. Ensuite is an important connector which you will use in the essays you want to write or dialogues you want to write. Okay, ensuite means then. Then means afterwards. Then, Madame Roux apporte les autres plats. Mrs. Roux brings. Apporter means to bring the other dishes. Plat means dishes. Dishes means not plates. It means dishes. Different types of dishes. Okay. So, Monsieur Roux sert du vin aux invités. Mr. Roux serves wine to the invitees. Okay. On to the next page. Mrs. Roux says, on continue le repas avec le plat principal. We continue the meal with the main course. Okay. Voici le coq au vin. It is a type of dish which is given besides. J'ai préparé une quiche aux légumes car Bernard m'a dit que Neil est vegetarian. I have prepared a quiche aux légumes. Quiche is sort of a pie on which you sprinkle some vegetables maybe or fruits. So quiche is a sort of pie on which vegetables are sprinkled here. Car. Now note this word. Car means because. There is another word for because which is parce que, and car is also known as because. Usually car is used in negative sentences. Okay, so car means because Bernard m'a dit, told me that, que means that Neil is vegetarian. Okay, il y a aussi de la salade verte. There is also green salad. Aussi means also. Now Neil says, merci, c'est gentil. Neil says, thank you, it is kind. It is kind of you. Now, Monsieur Roux apporte le plateau de fromage. Mr. Roux brings the platter of cheese. There are in France there are a lot of types of cheeses. So there is entire platter on which you have different types of cheese. Okay. Now, Mr. Roux says, maintenant vous allez goûter les fromages français. Now you are going to. This is also what? This is futur proche. Maintenant means now. Vous allez goûter. You are going to taste. Goûter means to taste. Les fromages français, the French cheese. After that, Madame Roux, she says, Mrs. Roux says, pour le dessert, j'ai préparé une tarte aux pommes. Et il y a aussi de la glace si vous en voulez. For the dessert, I have prepared. This is again what? Passé composé. I have prepared une tarte aux pommes. This is again a dish given besides. The image you can see it besides. Also, and a means and. Et is pronounced as a, which means and a. Il y a de la glace. There is also some ice cream. Glace means ice cream. It is feminine singular. Si means if you want. Vous voulez means want. So glass, ice cream is replaced by the pronoun en, which we have in grammar in this lesson itself. Okay. Ice cream is replaced by pronoun en, which means what? There is also some ice cream if you want it. Okay. So we are not repeating the word ice cream. Instead we have said pronoun en. Now, Ira says, d'habitude chez nous, on sert tous les plats ensemble, les sucrés et les salés. Ira says, it is routine at our place, means it is sort of an habit. Chez nous means at our place. We serve all the dishes together, sugared ones and salted as well. So at Ira's place, they serve all the dishes together. Ensemble means together. Now, Madame Roux says, mais ici, on suis un autre. She says, but here, ici means here, mais means but here, on suit un ordre, which means what? We follow an order. L'entrée, le plat principal, le fromage, le dessert. The starter, the main course, the cheese and the dessert. Then, et maintenant, le café pour terminer le repas. And now, the coffee to finish or to complete or to end the meal. Généralement, c'est du café sans lait. Usually, it is coffee without milk. Okay? Sans lait. Sans means without, lait means milk. And Rohit says, quel repas délicieux, which means what? What a delicious meal. Un grand merci à vous. A big thank you to you. Okay, now on the basis of this, there are questions given on page number 29. So first one, mettez en bon ordre les éléments d'un repas français. Put in the right order the elements of a French meal. So it is what? Les apéritifs, appetizers, then l'entrée, starters. After that, what do we have? Le plat principal. Then we have le fromage. Then we have the dessert, and then we have the coffee. Okay, the second one, this is all given in the dialogue itself. Now moving on to the second one, B1. Répondez aux questions suivantes avec des phrases complètes. Respond to the questions given below with complete phrases. Now the first one. Quel est l'ordre d'un repas français? What is the order of a French meal? This is the translation of the question. Now, how will you begin writing the answer? You would write the order of a French meal is so and so. So, you would write l'ordre d'un repas français est. This is all given in the question itself. You just have to arrange it. L'ordre d'un repas français est is, and then you will write les apéritifs, l'entrée, le plat principal. Then after the principal you have les fromages. After fromage you have le dessert, and after that you have coffee, which we have learnt it just now given above. The second one. Quels sont les trois repas du jour? Now this you can find again on the page number 29. What are the 3 meals in a day? Now again you will start by writing from the question. Les trois repas du jour sont, the 3 meals of the day are. This you find in the question itself. You just have to arrange the verb sont after the subject. Okay. So the 3 meals in a day are what? Le petit déjeuner, le déjeuner et le dîner. It is given on page number 29. Now come back to the question number 3. À quel moment du repas français est-ce qu'on sert des fromages? When do you serve the cheese? Now you serve the cheese. At which moment of a French meal do you serve the cheese? Now you serve the cheese after le plat principal. You can write on sert des fromages après on a pris, after we have taken or after we have eaten. Après on a mangé le plat principal. We serve the fromage when we have eaten the French meal. Okay. Now come to the fourth question. After we have eaten the main course. Okay. Now the fourth question. Que sert-on avant le repas en France? What do you serve before the meal in France? It is given entirely in the dialogue only. So, on sert les apéritifs. We serve the appetizers avant le repas en France. Half of it is given in the question itself. You just have to add the word apéritif. So, on sert, just like it is given in the question, on sert les apéritifs avant le repas en France. Okay. Now the fifth one. Que prenez-vous au petit déjeuner? Au déjeuner, au dîner. Okay. So what do you have at the breakfast or dinner or lunch or dinner? Now this is again given on page number 29. You need to write the answers from that itself for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Now come to page number 6. Nommez the dessert français. It is given in the dialogue on page number 29. What are the 2 French desserts? Glace. Les deux desserts français sont, the 2 French desserts are la glace et la tarte aux pommes. You can see in the dialogue of Mrs. Roux. It is given over there. If you have any doubt in the question, in the questions or in the paragraph overall, you can let me know in the comment section. I will make sure that I reply to all of them. Now come to C. Question C. Dites si c'est vrai ou faux. Tell if it is true or false. On mange tous les plats ensemble dans un repas français. We eat all the dishes together in a French meal. Is it true? No. We have studied the order, right? So it is false. 4. Second one. En prendre une entrée avant le plat principal. We have starters before the main course. Yes, it is right. So it is vrai. Then, la glace n'est pas un dessert. The ice cream is not a dessert. So it is wrong. It is clearly given that after the entire thing, we eat the dessert, which includes ice cream as well. So this was all about the text given in the first lesson. I have made a separate video for grammar of first lesson. I have uploaded my notes as well. If you have any doubt, it is just 1 month left for your exam. Do join my crash course. It is in some minimal fees. If you have to enroll, I am giving in the description box my contact number as well. Please study hard. It is just 1 month to go for your exams. Till then, bye bye.